up, guys? Welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and today I am trying out some new sunglasses. Wait, what's so special about sunglasses? Oh, these are Bose sunglasses. So let's go ahead and open these babies up and see what they're all about. So obviously, if you know anything about speakers, you obviously know that Bose is probably one of the, how would I phrase it, premium speakers, or at least that's what I've heard. I don't keep up with technology like that. Of course, I'm being sarcastic on that in case you didn't pick it up. So these are some Bose headphone sunglasses, and as you can see, they don't really stand out too much. So if you wanted to go out and, you know, ignore people, this might be the best way to do it. Outside of trying them on, not too bad of a style. The only thing I guess kind of really stands out that makes them a little bit different is the side frames. They're a little bit bigger right here, as you can see, and you can't really tell that they're speakers, really. Like I said, with the exception of a little bit of a more bulkier side frame. Pretty sleek. So what do you guys think? Stylish? Not too shabby, right? Alright, so we're going to test these out. I'm going to connect them to the Bose Connect app. Alright, turn your product off and then back on. So just, did y'all hear anything? I want to make sure that I'm not hearing. Oh, no wonder it seems like I'm hearing things in my head. Because I am. Yeah, I'm corny. I'm that corny. Alright, so we're going to drag to connect. We're going to release. I know you're ready to connect, but are you connecting? I promise you guys, I'm not talking to myself right now. I'm talking to sunglasses. That makes it so much better, right? Oh, it just said it's connected to Jazzyfoodz. Cool, so I can actually turn on my notifications and hear about it. Huh, I definitely want to hear that. Music not available. Why is it not available? We unfortunately can't start music from another app, but as soon as you do, you can control playback from here. I'm going to turn the volume on full blast, and then I'm going to play some music and see if you guys can hear it. It's actually pretty loud in my ears. And again, this is on full blast, but I'm pretty sure if you're outside, I can't really, I feel like I'm shouting right now to be able to have to overtalk the music. So that way, you know, I feel like I'm having to yell. So I don't know if it came off that way or not, because the music was in my ears. But that's actually pretty good volume. And again, it was full blast. So you're more than likely not going to have it full blast when you're walking. Or when you're, I guess, when you're wearing them. Because you may not be walking. You could just be on vacation, chilling out by the pool, or just by the pool, listening to music. These aren't too bad. But again, I'm indoors, so I'm going to try this out and see if you can hear the music while I'm going out for my walk. Ready to go? Alright, let me change real quick and go. Alright, so I've been walking around with these, I want to say headphones and frames at the same time, so if I call them head frames, you know exactly where my mentality is coming from, because essentially they are headphones, but obviously they're frames as well, so head frames. That's, again, a new word that's going into the Jazzy dictionary. Wow, they're just adding up today. But I did try and call my dad, which, with my dad, everything's either good or bad. You know, in his words, they suck. So, like I said, I was calling my dad. Unfortunately, today is a very, very windy day, so he was grumpy with me today. And the fact that, like I said, it's windy, so he's fussing at me because he couldn't hear a word I said. He told me, and I'm quoting him, "Tell the people this stuff sucks." Okay, I'm not quoting him exactly, I'm paraphrasing him because he likes to use words that are not YouTube friendly. And pretty much, yeah, okay, that sums up my dad, really. So as far as using them for, talking on the phone, if you're outdoors, it's windy, it's not going to be the greatest. So that's the downside of it, but if you're indoors, then it's not really that loud. I'm pretty sure they work just fine. I haven't tried to call them indoors, I'm more worried about outdoors. So, as far as the music goes, it's really good quality. It's Bose after all. As far as using it as Bluetooth speaker for your phone, not the greatest. But a couple of things are, they are pretty lightweight. I mean, I knew when I picked them up originally they were lightweight, but I figured wearing them is a different type, wearing them long term rather than just trying them on for a second. They do slide just a little bit, but I think it's because I'm a little sweaty. It is hot outside. See, look, I'm all sweaty right here. I get sweat on my nose for some reason first. But anyways, I know something that's like, you really didn't need to know about me, but you got to know. So it's a little bit warm outside, so I wanted to give you kind of an update on it. But there's some more information that I want to provide about these. So I'm going to go back to the studio after my walk, shower up, and conclude this video. So let's go. As promised, I had to go get a little freshened up, and I'm a little tired from the walk. Sun can drain you. Why is that? Just spend an hour outside and ready to go to sleep afterwards. Or is that just, maybe that's after, okay, I'm always ready for a nap. Let's be realistic here. Anyways, so a little bit about these glasses. I like them very much. The fact that they're pretty lightweight. My makeup's all over this. Sorry, guys. They, ladies, if you wear makeup with this, there may be a little bit of a magnet on the glass, on the frames. A couple of things about them. I like the fact that they're very lightweight. Even when I was walking, they slid just a little bit, but it's no different than any normal glasses. And yes, I did wear glasses at one point in time. So, they're going to slide a little bit. Even as I was walking, sweating a little bit. It didn't slide too much, just a little bit. Nothing too uncomfortable. Let's see, what else can I talk about these? I'm not sure if I covered the cost or not, but I guess it couldn't hurt to reiterate. It's about $200 a pair. Now, again, yes, that's a bit pricey. Again, for me, I'm cheap. I'll be the first one to admit it. For sunglasses, I'd spend maybe about 10 bucks, 20 at the most. Maybe a little bit more depending on if I really like the style. But I'm not really a name brand person. So I do know that you're paying for the brand of it, because Bose is going to be, pretty much, as far as I know, the top quality as far as speakers go. So you are paying for the brand, of course. But I haven't seen, and again, I really haven't looked too much. I haven't seen anything else similar to this. I do think that Amazon is going to come out with some frames, if I recall correctly, that's supposed to have their assistant on there. I'd rather not say the name because I don't want it to pop up since I'm indoors. I do recall them seeing somewhere about Amazon having frames, but I'm not sure if they're going to have speakers on them. So not too bad. Like I said, not too many on the market. They do have, if you want more of a rounder frame to it, it does not come in the Alto, but it does come in the Rondo, R-O-N-D-O. Not sure how to pronounce it. So they do have rounder frames to it, as you can see right here in this picture. Now, for people that are what I like jokingly call blind, any glasses, for the visually impaired, if you can actually get these with your prescriptions in them. So they do have instructions on Bose.com on how to go about getting your prescription glasses in the frames, which I think is pretty cool. Also, if you don't want somebody to, if you want to be able to roll your eyes at people while they're talking to them, as you're ignoring them listening to music, you can get the mirror frames on them as well. A couple of little things about the frames. It takes up to 2 hours to charge, which to me is a bit lengthy. But I mean, as long as you're using them, charging them on a regular basis. I know a lot of people can't really be out and about right now, so going out for an hour to a walk, come home, charge them, no problem. The streaming for the music playback is 3.5 hours, so not the longest, but again, not too bad of a time frame. What they do need to come up with though is a case charger, so that way, you know, if you're out and about while you're charge them up while you're walking around. I think that'd be pretty cool. As far as speakers go, pretty good quality. So the question is, would I recommend these? Are they worth it? That type of questions. I would like to see a little bit more of a variety in styles as far as frames go, because this particular style isn't 100% something I would normally wear every day, or I would choose for myself. But the style isn't, don't get me wrong, the style isn't the worst. It is a little bit bulkier than glasses that I would normally wear, sunglasses that I would normally wear. But given the fact that, you know, so in general, like I said, these aren't 100% my style, but they are, and they are a little bit heavier where the normal glasses, especially the arms, or lack of a better phrase, on the frames, are a little bit bulkier. But overall, wearing them, I didn't notice too much of a difference, so that's a huge bonus to it. I mean, especially after wearing them for a while, you're not really going to notice a weight difference. Maybe initially whenever you put them on, but like I said, they're not too heavy. But they're pretty comfortable. I've worn them for, I believe, about an hour outside, without any type of issues with them, other than the fact that, you know, they were sliding just a little bit. But I think if they put maybe a little bit more of a grip on the nose, maybe that might help for the sliding. But as far as the cost, again, I'm cheap, a little bit pricey for me. Just because I know that I normally wouldn't spend anywhere near $200 for either a pair of headphones or a pair of sunglasses. So if you combine the two, you know, probably maybe $100. But again, you're paying for the brand as well. And these are the first of its kind. So, of course, you know, you're going to be paying a little bit more. Outside of reviewing, I probably would not have bought them personally. For one, I really don't wear too much sunglasses. And I already have plenty of headphones. But like I said, it's a really neat concept. It's something completely different. It'd be perfect for Father's Day coming up. So that's something you may want to consider. Don't tell my dad, but this is pretty much what he's getting for, you know, it's already open. It doesn't matter. He probably won't realize it. I'm kidding. I'm getting him a fresh pair. They do have two different sizes. They have small, medium, and medium large. These are the medium large. So yes, I do have a big head. They do fit me just nicely. I'm saying that I'm more on the medium size. So if I got the small ones, they probably fit just the same. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So are these worth it in general? Yes, I think so, just because it's something you can't find anywhere else. You've got the speakers and the headphones. You don't have to worry about anything else. I would like to see a longer charge on it, but on that, yeah, I would definitely recommend these for anybody. And they do need to improve on the microphone. That's the only other exception that I would throw out there. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them as much as I can. If not, I'll just flat out tell you, I don't know. Just kidding. I do try and look up answers if I can, as much as possible, unless it's obviously opinionated. Well, then I'll just give you flat out my opinion on it. If you have any suggestions on anything else I should review, please let me know, whether it be tech related or food related, for my other channel, Jazzyfoodz. Make sure that you subscribe to Jazzy Reviews as well as Foods. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.